Iliac from 2005 to 2020 was always known for this beautiful product quality, but it really lacked the customer service and turn times to match that product quality. And our number one focus the last 50 months has been to make all three match on the same, incredibly high level. However, we have had opportunities to develop new products for clients as well as improve existing products, and whether it be a Velora clutch that GoYard comes out with an incredible piece that women are drawn to, and we get to create the new favorite tournament gift for ladies events, or we get to create a duffel bag that's 25% bigger that's better for professionals traveling. Whatever the reason's been, it's just been how do we create the best possible experience for the client. In recent history, as companies have scaled, they always move to outsourcing production, and we are so committed to keeping everything under one roof or inside of our factories. And whether that be the ability to run to the cutting station and create a new prototype, or work on embroidery quality for a client, or cut and sew a new product, having everything under one roof and one team that we can grow cohesively together has been incredibly important. And I would say that the standard belief in fashion is that as you scale, turn times increase and customization decreases, as does service. And I think a very true saying is that to be wildly successful and bring value to a lot of people, you have to be contrarian and you have to be right. And what we're certainly doing is contrarian, and I certainly hope we're right.
What had to change operationally for iliac is the amount of systems that were implemented at each step. So at the beginning of iliac, we were using scissors, knives, very simple tools to make all the products, and we did that by hand. And now what we're using is more complex industrial machines, industrial embroidery machines, complex sewing machines to really standardize the process of each step to make sure that we are always getting the same iliac quality no matter how many people we add on. And then what couldn't change is the care at each step. Even though we've implemented a lot of these processes and a lot of these machines, we still stress to our employees and the people that work at iliac to always care about what you're doing, double check, make sure everything's great. Imagine if you were the customer and you were getting this piece, would you be happy with it? If not, then we're gonna have to redo it, because at iliac we really care about the quality and we really want our customers to have the best experience possible.
I would say that when we acquired iliac 4 years ago, the goals were to take a great product and turn it into a great company. And the two core things that are going to go into that and have gone into that are, number one, creating an incredible customer experience, whether it be the service, the product quality, the turn times, the no minimums. All of those are incredibly important and are going to make up our morals and values and how we make decisions. Secondly would be creating an incredible place to work through incredible team members and culture. And I would say, as we continue to scale up, it was very different when there was, 3 people in an office trying to figure out what iliac would be in comparison to today with 75 really hardworking team members. But our goal is, regardless of what we scale to, that we always keep those two things front of mind. I think I've heard stories of that Amazon, whenever they would have a meeting, would sit there with the top executives and they would always have an empty chair for the customer. And I think that was an incredible starting point, but they were missing a second chair as well for their team members and employees of the company. And so we keep those two people front of mind when we make decisions, and just incredibly grateful for the opportunities we've had to this point. And I have no idea what iliac's ceiling is, but I don't think we're anywhere near it. I'm excited to just continue to build and see how we can best bring value to as many people as possible.